Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Bullfather, and it only takes one, and we are back with a pretty interesting video I want to go over with you guys. So, before we dive into today's topic, really want to show you guys a CGC submission that came back. I'm very excited about it. I'm ecstatic because we are one set closer to finishing our CGC first edition 10 set. So, first thing, and this is a big step forward. We're getting closer, and playing my cards right here. So very excited to show you guys. But I might just show them all at once instead of all three. But I'm excited to show you guys here. This is a big check off the list. So introducing guys, the starters in CGC 10 first editions. All crispy mint. Actually, we'll roll through all three of them first. Let's go. So you got the Charmander here. Look at that. Nice and clean. You got the Squirtle. Nice and clean. And then you get the Bulbasaur. Crispy, minty, fresh, clean. So, big milestone, folks, because the only 10 starter form we're missing is the Zard, and it's in a 9.5. So, we're on our way there. We'll get there, but enjoy the journey. Don't worry about getting to the destination so fast. It's all about the journey, the process, the execution of things. So, now, after that, after careful consideration, and this was not an easy decision for me to make because I really do this for fun and I love doing this. It's a lot of fun for me, but after really careful consideration, the vintage market is down, and for me, it's a field day of how many deals are just flying left and right. The quality of the cards you can pick up and for how much is just it's insane. For me, I'm after the vintage stuff more so. I still do collect modern, however. Modern right now is on fire. People are showing they're not afraid to buy, they're not afraid to sell. People aren't afraid to open, and just it's a current thing. People are having a lot of fun with it. So after careful considerations, I thought it's time to unload, I would say 90% my modern stuff. I have a lot of it, and a lot of it's great condition. A lot of it's stuff I pulled, but again, after careful consideration for how fast I can liquidate it, for the price I can get for it, I can reallocate those funds towards my first edition set or other vintage sets I'm working on. So it wasn't an easy decision to make because, again, it's stuff I've been really working on since like just getting back in the hobby. But it's the right decision to make. It wasn't an easy one, but again, a lot of these items, I'll just kind of here, just grab like just here. This is just an example, right? But just just run through these. But again, cards I pulled that are in great condition. You can always find these again. You can always find them on eBay. The population of these are just through the roof. You guys kind of get the picture, but a lot of these I pulled. And a lot of these, I did a whole video on. Actually, this stack I did a whole video on how these were all, I think, 9.5s, and I cracked them all, and they became PSA 10s. But I mean, like these I pulled myself, and I don't want to reconvince myself talking about it, but it's time to sell them, reallocate the funds into cards that I think I'm going to be more happy with in the long haul run of things. But again, you collect what you want to collect. That's my motto on things. And it only takes one, but collect what you want to collect. Have your own gut feeling. Do things that no one else is doing because you'll run into a lot of success that way. You'll run into some failure too, but it's all about just kind of doing what you want to do at the end of the day. So before I dive into, we're gonna do like an opening on a certain product, but I am selling a ton of. These are the cards I actually be hanging on to. You have your alt arts. These I'm sending off for grading. These are all crispy clean mint. I've had these in a binder. I actually never realized how great condition centering they were on these. I suspect all these will get 10 without a problem. This guy might get probably a 9. Probably a 9, because there's something on the back. But these are cards that they're so readily available out there that I feel like, it's just the right decision to make, and is to sell these. But now the main question is, other than vintage cards, what of my modern stuff am I going to be kind of betting on and hanging on to for the long haul? And that was actually, it really wasn't a hard decision for me to make because I feel like we all know it so well, but it's just funny because it's a fact no one really, or I should say, it's a fact that everyone really knows, but everyone just kind of shuffles it under the rug and doesn't really focus on it too much. So first things first, prize pack series ones. That I'll still be going after collecting. For me, it's a fun item. Just for an example, I'll show you 3 cards. I also have the Charizard, but the prize pack series ones, the population of these are extremely low, and I had an absolute blast opening up these packs. And I felt it was a true rush opening up these packs. It's a blast, and I see these, at least for prize pack series 1, I see this being a major, major hot item one day in the future. Populations are extremely low. I love it. I love this. I love this. And that's, again, what I love doing, what I love collecting. So prize pack series 1 for me is huge. So that's something I'll be hanging on to, and I won't be selling my prize pack series 1s. Next, here, let's grab these. I'm still after the special delivery Pikachu in a 10. But special delivery Charizard I know is readily available, and I'm still looking for one, just looking for the right cleanest one. But these are cards actually I plan on hanging on to for the long haul as well. Special delivery Bidoof, and with the special delivery Pikachu and the special delivery Charizard, these 3 I'll be hanging on to for the long haul. I just, for some odd reason, they're more unique to me. I remember I got like a hold of like, I think 5 special delivery Pikachus, and I kept like maybe 1 or 2 for myself, and the rest I sold. And just I don't know, to me this is like a special, it's pretty special to me. So for these 3 I'll be hanging on to for the long haul. I find that they're more rare. It's a Pokemon Center promo. Other than the special delivery Charizard, I find that the Pikachu in this one wasn't printed into oblivion or printed into like abuse. I feel like this is more of a collector's piece. More like if you really collect Pokemon, you're collecting more like unique stuff. So for me, this is an awesome card, and then I'm hoping to get the Pikachu as well. So that'll be focusing on. And then let me show you guys these. These are Sun and Moon era cards that I picked these up a long time ago, but I thought they were really cool. And I suspect one day they will go up in value with now Sun and Moon, jumping its course now and taking its action. These are 2 cards I think I'll hang on to for the short term of things. For some odd reason, the Hyper Rare to me is just pretty cool. That's why I enjoy them the most. But I can see myself maybe getting rid of these in the near future, depending on how much they go. But believe it or not, guys, these are the heavy chase cards in some of these sets, and the price for these are relatively, I'm sorry, not the price, but the population of these are relatively low, which really surprises me. I thought they'd be a lot higher, but for both of these cards, I want to say it's for sure under 500 each, no doubt in my mind. And now with Sword and Shield era cards, gosh, some cards are minimum 5,000 copies in the 10. So I was really shocked to see these very, very low. I guess back in the day, 200 wasn't that low, but now 200 seems very low. And then last but not least, I think you guys know how I feel about this if you watch the channel many times, and that is for sure Burning Shadows. I will not be letting go of this card, not anytime soon. And my sealed product of Burning Shadows, I will for sure not be letting go. I will not be letting go of it because I'm telling you, buy Burning Shadows, you heard it here first. But not going to talk about that so much. What we're going to talk about in this video specifically, we'll talk about these. I want to talk a little about Pokemon 151. So, very popular set. Product ran out fast. A lot of people were shocked. Not really available. Pokemon announced that they were doing another reprint, I believe 2 days ago or today. It was either the 6th or the 8th of October. But guys, don't sweat. It'll be available for the holidays. I haven't even opened up any product myself. I see people opening it. The set looks fantastic. People are having a blast opening it. Looks awesome. Looks really, really cool. But my prediction on 151 is a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's printed. The Pokemon's going to print. Some people compare it to Shining Fates. But to me, I think 151 will be the next XY Evolutions because I'm finding, and not so myself, but I'm finding that 151 is bringing people back. It's not only bringing people back that were collecting a little bit ago, but it's bringing new people back. So what does that tell me? Okay, so people are going to open it, rip it, have a lot of fun with it. Same they do with XY Evolutions. And all of a sudden, Pokemon, again, has failed to show us they're not afraid to print to the moon. They're going to print a ton of the product out. It's going to come out. People are going to get old of it, tired of it, just like they did with Celebrations, just like they did with Shining Fates. And also, it'll be so readily available, especially with the holidays coming around. It'll be out there. Don't sweat. But then what I see happening is when we have another resurgence, it'll be that similar feel to XY Evolutions where, hey, I know the Pokemon. Hey, this is a fun set. Hey, I know the 151, the OGs. And that's what brings a lot of people back, is that originality of things. And then they dive deeper, they get into alt arts and so forth. So, which makes me a little surprised on one particular set. I want to talk a little bit about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, I find, was the set that came out when people were on their way out of the hobby. And I feel that is specifically the reason why it didn't perform that well. There's also some full arts in that set that people really weren't drawn to, even like myself, like the Conquistador alt art, the Mewtwo alt art was sick. But there was a ton of cards in there that they just weren't too crazy about, which really surprised me because I thought Pokemon Go was a great set. And I know I'm not the only one that doesn't think so, because it was very similar to Celebrations in a way. It had a lot of the original Pokemon, but a lot of the popular modern Pokemon in there. But also had Pokemon that were in there that are good Pokemon Go and so forth. But more importantly, it is out there, and the price of it's fairly cheap, which surprises me. But there is something specific in Pokemon Go that is, in my opinion, very, very, very slept on. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what I'm already talking about, it is this. Pokemon Dittos. Now, if for those of you guys who don't know, which I'm shocked if you don't know, this is a Ditto. If you look at the left-hand corner, there's a Ditto emblem. You peel the card, and there's a Ditto underneath it. There's 3 total reverse holo copies of this. You have the Numel, the Spinark, and the Bidoof. Believe it or not, guys, the population for these and this is under 70 each, and that's pretty low. And for something that Pokemon did for the first time rolling out, I could see there being a lot of value in these cards right here. That is what I'm keeping and going after still for modern Pokemon. So why do I think that? It's just something different. I think it's very unique. Very shocked Pokemon Go didn't do good as a whole. I enjoyed opening. I loved it. But, I'm always biased, and everyone's biased in their opinions. But I do feel Pokemon Go will have a nice little resurgence, a nice little hiccup in the future. But I think this right here is a fantastic pickup, and that's getting these in the 10, because not many of them out there exist. Even with CGC, even with PSA, I think this is a must pick up if you're truly a collector or so forth. But for me, this is a must pick up. I love these. This is something I want to be able to show me, like, oh, look what I have. And just, even I love just, I look at these constantly. And the hardest thing is these don't grade well, believe it or not, because a lot on the back here, it'll show like the picker or the sticker already peeling. And then, to be honest with you, even to get this guy in a 10 is pretty difficult too, because you got to hope, and this happened to me, I think, like 3 times. Not only when you peel the sticker, you have to hope that this thing is even centered. So, and plus peeling the sticker it's difficult finishing, and I think that's why I like it a lot, because it's definitely a harder chase, and it's definitely something that makes it a lot more challenging. So, that'll be the modern stuff I plan on hanging on to for now. Hopefully one day, if I can maybe find these in the 10, maybe so. I'm sure not the only one that's happened to, but white edge wear in the corners, from shipping or something. So, too bad it happens, but what are you gonna do, guys? But hopefully maybe get those in the 10 one day. And then I have some cards to grade. I shared that with you guys, and I think that's it. So, in these specifically, okay, I got Pokemon Go packs, not 151. I know, him and Ha. Who wants to see Pokemon Go opening? But hopefully in this video, we're going to go through a couple packs. I'm hoping to pull some more Ditto reverse holo. So, and we'll kind of rip through these, just kind of, I'm not going to, kill everyone's time with it. Give away the code cards to anyone who wants it. We'll kind of go through these fast. We can get a Ditto. Hopefully it's well centered. Nope, EV reverse holo. Actually, you know what? that's off center. Actually, since we're going through this, for those of you guys who don't know, actually, I think it was these three, but this Chansey, actually, I forgot about this one. This is something really weird. So check this out. I did grade this with CGC. I totally forgot about this one. Look at off center as heck. He's even got the printer dot line there. But I typically don't grade these, but for Chansey being a popular Pokemon, I figured someone will want this. I mean, it's horrendous, like this thing. But again, the ink dot in the corner there, and then the ink dot there. I thought someone one day would want this in the collection, so that's why I graded it. But man, this centering is even pretty rough on this one too. So hopefully you get another reverse holo ditto. Hoping for the spin arc. Bidoof. I did grade a Bidoof. I graded a 9. I graded a spin arc and I graded a 9 as well. There was a chip. They're hard. They're very hard to come across. So, anyways, but other than that, guys, love to hear what everyone else is collecting and so forth. Oh, yes, we got one. Oh, nice, Configular. All right, oh, come on. All right, how's the centering? Centering looks good. Oh, come on, don't tell me I just did this on camera. Oh, it looks good, guys. Okay, but the question is, what does the back look like? No corners. Oh, this is huge. Come on. Just please be good in the back. It looks... Wow, this looks clean. Come on, please. Please. Wait. Oh my God, it looks clean. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Do not pair. Let's go! Woo! Oh my God. I can't tell you how many of these I pulled, you guys. Oh, I need a sleeve. We're not prepared. It's terrible preparation. Oh my God. All right, let's make sure there's no print lines. God, this is the cleanest. It's too good to be true. There's no way. Oh my God. This stupid penny sleeve. This crispy one. Wow, this is the nicest. Oh my God. Why won't you open any penny sleeve? There we go. Brand new one. Wow. What a call! Let's go! All right, we're not done though. We're not done. All right. Relax. I'm doing like jabbing this card to death. All right. Put him aside. It's good to go. All right. Nice Conquistador. That's a good pack. Wow, I can't believe even this thing's good condition. Look at that. The funny thing was, these actually have a population now, and it cracks me up because I remember opening these up saying, oh, I'm going to grade these one day, but never did. Probably won't either, but I was the first to say that. All right, solid pack. Let's go. All right. Let's deep dive into this, but I'm kind of interested to I'm not really with the whole Scarlet and Violet set other than 151. I haven't been too crazy about it. Oh, nice little Pikachu. I'm doing everything that I don't typically do, but whatever. I'll sort the bulk later. Take me a second, but Miami TCG Con is around the corner. I'd like to go, but I have a feeling I'm not going to make it. Which kind of sucks. I've really been wanting to go, but it's okay. Reverse all Blastoise. Nope. Oh, look at that. Blastoise pack. Cool pack. Very cool pack. These are actually great. I can't believe. Even guys, when this set came out and I was opening up a ton of it, and to be honest with you, a lot of the cards weren't in great shape. And it's curious because it's just curious, now all of a sudden now these things to be at least a lot better condition. These things seem A lot better than when I did my master set with these. Anyways, is that another one? Come on. Nope, it's not another one. So look at that. Oh, it's a double hit and then Mewtwo. Nice. Look at that. Check that out, huh? Crazy. This is actually a great. I picked these up as a what's it called? A tin, a Pokemon tin. For any more of those off-center cards. There you go, people. But in regards to Miami TCG Con, I think I might be sitting out. I'm gonna see what I can do to try and make it down there. Maybe not though. I'm not sure. Which will probably be my last convention of the year. Will not be making Collecticon, Houston, I think. So, which leads to next year. So next year, which I'm excited about, you have Card Party coming up. You have Orlando. Oh, actually, I have no. I don't have the new one. Do I have the new one? Yeah, I got the new one. There's Card Party. There's Collecticon Orlando. So that's two in Florida that I definitely will want to go to. One that I really recommend. Sorry, I forgot if I showed this. One convention I really recommend if you're doing Pokemon, and it's more so like I don't want to say hardcore Pokemon, but if you're really wheeling and dealing, I really recommend going to Sport Card Nationals. I was shocked out of my mind how many sets. I'm not sets. I was shocked out of my mind how many Pokemon people were there but weren't set up, and that itself was huge. I did some great deals there. The sales there are just the deals you can do there are incredible. It's like 5 days of madness. I went for 2. Definitely want to go for at least 3 next year. Oh, nice. And that's it. We'll be going to that one next year. So that brings to Orlando Collecticon. That's Card Party, Sport Card Nationals. Tampa TCG Con is coming next year as well. That's a great one for me. It's a local one. What else? There's. Maybe I should make a way. Oh, nice. It's just the quality control of these are a lot better. Actually, I'm really shocked how great these turned out to be. I may have to keep some of these. Maybe I should go to Miami TCG Con. Boy, I don't know. Oh, that's it. Oh, I got one more pack. All right, my wife just got home. Long pack. I'm actually really surprised how well these printed. Really surprised actually. Kind of want to order more now. I don't know if I got really lucky. Maybe these are just sitting at Pokemon Center's website and just hanging out there. But all right, come on, can we get one more? It'd be nice if we get the Spin Arc. Oh, another one. Oh, I was more excited me or the dog. Wow, what a pack! What a pack! Wow, what a pack! All right, sorry, Mewtwo. I just put the gold card down. Oh, okay, what's going on here? Left to right. Not terrible. Wow, I pulled 2 of them. Maybe this could win it. Maybe it could win the 10 actually because of how clean this thing. Oh, see, look right there, guys. Look right there in the left-hand corner. It's still a little clean, but the corner is peeling up a little bit. See right there. So this is what I think I might do, you guys. I might submit both of them because I am a firm believer if a grader goes through these, if I can get him to look at this card first, it'll because it is super clean. But the receive wait above the F. So this I'll probably submit this one too as well with it. All right, let's look at the 2. That's hilarious. This card's super clean. But holding it, I'm not even sure what this goes for. Look at this thing. Wow. This was a fantastic opening. Pokemon Go. I've seen some good, I've seen some bad, but very successful opening here. So this, I mean, she might as well send us up for grading too. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Take a look at this guy again. Sorry, Mewtwo. Centering is We're so on. Guys, I think this has a chance at the 10. Take a closer look at it. I'm scared to handle this thing. Yeah, this has a shot at 10. Wow. Unbelievable. Sorry, it's the barking dog in the background. Or, yeah, barking dog. Let's take a look at this guy, though. See, left to right. Yeah, it's going to be off. I don't know. I think it's going to be worth it, though, you guys. We're going to grade both. And sometimes you got to grade both just to sacrifice the 9. Wow, crummy sleeve. But, okay. Solid opening. Solid opening. Great. Very happy with everything. So, cool. Very cool. So, fantastic opening. So, if that can score the 10, that means we're 1 down and more to go. So, guys, I'm the Pole Father. I got to comment on the dog, but I'm the Pole Father. And guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Gonna have some fun. So, stay warm out there, guys. It's freezing here. I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one. Take care.